that there's a part that we're going to have to fast forward, so just, yeah. Okay. So, hi, my name is Avi and this is Chelsie, and today we will be talking about Fashion Week. So how many of you have ever wanted to go to Fashion Week in New York? Okay, like 5, okay. Well, the reality of this is that most of you will probably never go, but today we will be talking to Fashion Week and what it is about. So when you think of Fashion Week, you think of extravagant clothing and the latest fashion, but no one ever thinks of whoever the first Fashion Week show. So Fashion Week in New York was a replica of Fashion Week in Paris, and during World War II,
the history of Fashion Week is really so great because fashion actually started in Europe and it would end in New York. Fashion Week, for a month really, it's a whole month of fashion shows, would start in London, go to Milan, then Paris, and end up in New York. And we weren't having it. We were sort of like the low man on the totem pole, and we were like, we're important, and also as a business for shipping and delivery and all of that, we needed to start here. So there was a huge, like, brouhaha with all of the designers, and it took about a year. It was a big, back and forth, and thanks to Helmut Lang.
Want this along?
okay, so in Fashion Week there's a variety of clothing, everything from like shirts, pants, shoes, and just everything. And so here there's like pictures of stuff you might see on Fashion Week, and Fashion Week always has the latest trends and the newest clothing.
Okay, so the location of Fashion Week changed in 1993, but that's not the only thing that changed about Fashion Week. Before, it was a lot more of women's clothing when it first started, but when it moved, and as it progressed, men's clothing started becoming more big in fashion shows.
So in Fashion Week there's a variety of different collections from the different designers and everything, and everyone has their own style. And this is one of the most like craziest ones, which is the Barbie collection by Barbie. And you can see that it's very wild and like you would never wear this outside.
So the designers changed a lot as well. Because of World War II was going on, Fashion Week was mostly in American designers, but now it's a collection of all designers from everywhere. I mean, American designers go over to other fashion weeks and other designers. Okay, so this is some of the
Did you stay unplugged?
yeah.
That's right, hit spacebar, it'll pause it. Do you know what to plug back in? Can someone give me a hand? It's alright, it happens.
Not funny.
Yeah, Alex.
That is so cute.
Give it a second and it'll load up. No, this is our okay. You hit spacebar again, it'll start.
So fashion, some of the things that you see in Fashion Week you can also find in magazines. High fashion
Okay, so the models in Fashion Week, well, like Fashion Week is a lot edgier than what you would see probably in like the 17 magazine. So like as you can see here, like the way they pose and stuff is a lot more different.
So this is one of the things that they do for Fashion Week. They take the they take the clothing from Fashion Weeks and put them into magazines so that more people can see them, because not everybody can go to Fashion Week. So
Okay, so there's what we see in Fashion Week is always like put in magazines, and you can see it on TV and stuff. So we learn what is in style, and we can learn to see what is good fashion.
So the people that go to Fashion Week are other designers, as well as celebrities. and stylists who want to use the clothing from Fashion Week to be on signage for to be on celebrities for red carpets and other events that they have.
So we picked out an affordable look, and this is the first one we have, and we got it from a magazine, and it's kind of hard to read, but the floral top is $27, and then the skirt is $44, and so the total is $71 for this outfit.
This is another one. There's a green tank top for $16, a tie-dye skirt for $50, and just some other accessories that you could have to get the.
Well, this is a little pricier than mine. And so these are other looks under $100. And of course, if you are a good shopper, you can always find really cute clothes for a really cheap price. You might have to look harder, but they're always out there. And sales and stuff are always good.
Okay, so these are looks that you can get from local malls like Macy's and stores in malls like Macy's or Nordstrom's if you look really hard. And
Okay, so these are some of these stores where you can find cute clothing for a cheaper price than Fashion Week. So most everyone knows these stores like Target and Forever 21 and stuff. And
magazines are also a great way to look to find places to get cheaper clothing. Teen magazines are one of the best. 17, Teen Vogue, Cosmo Girl, they are all modeled after Fashion Week.
okay, so if you shop online, this is really good because I was shopping online one time and I found a $15 store online where they have clothes for just $15 and everything's either $15 or less. So if you just look hard, you can find stuff. And then sales and thrift stores,
So that was our presentation on Fashion Week. Here are a few pictures of either different articles of clothing from Fashion Week and